Ohio billionaire Larry Connor plans to take a $20 million sub to the Titanic crash site after OceanGate's implosion to prove the industry is still safe. Hey, welcome in everybody. It is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024, and this billionaire out of Ohio, Larry Connor, may just take the cake for craziest mofo I have heard in a long time. This guy is planning to take a $20 million submarine, mini submarine, to the crash site of the Titanic just a year after OceanGate imploded. If you guys don't remember, the OceanGate sub, five people on board, went down to the Titanic and it imploded because it was not safe. Clearly, all the passengers were instantly unalived, killed, and this guy thinks he's going to go back and do it better. That is insane, crazy. It also takes some big cojones. This is, no thank you, right? No thank you. He says his submarine is much safer than the doomed OceanGate submarine. He's a real estate investor. He's out of Dayton, and he and Triton Submarines co-founder Patrick Leahy will plunge more than 12,400 feet, 2.3 miles, to the shipwreck site in a two-person submersible. It's just going to be two of them in this one. I want to show people worldwide that while the ocean is extremely powerful, it can be wonderful and enjoyable and life-changing if you go about it the right way, he told the Wall Street Journal. So as we come down here, there's some pictures and videos. Leahy's designed a $20 million vessel dubbed the Triton 4002 Abyssal Explorer, which Connor said can carry out the voyage repeatedly. Patrick's been thinking about designing this for over a decade, but we didn't have the materials and technology. Connor said you couldn't have built this sub 5 years ago. So something he didn't even have the technology for 5 years ago, he thinks is safe now. That's woo. The duo said they want to prove the trek can be done without disaster, despite the implosion of the Titan submersible in June last year, which killed all 5 people, including OceanGate's CEO Stockton Rush. The Titan had been headed to the Titanic site when it suddenly had a catastrophic implosion on June 18th. A few days after the tragedy, Connor called Leahy and urged him to build a better sub. He said, you know what? We need to build a sub that can dive to the Titanic-level depths repeatedly and safely and demonstrate to the world that you guys can do that. And the Titan was a contraption, Leahy told the paper. Connor didn't say when the voyage will take place. So if you remember, the OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush, he controlled that submarine with a joystick, with a game controller, video game controller. Crazy. Leahy was among the critics in the deep-sea adventure industry who accused OceanGate of questionable safety standards, calling Rush's approach quite predatory. Industry experts and a whistle-blowing employee had previously come forward with fears about the safety of the vessel, in part because OceanGate opted not to certify it through credible safety groups such as the American Bureau of Shipping and Det Norsk Veritas in Europe. Rush billionaire explorer Hamish Harding, French Titanic expert Paul-Henri Nargeolet, and Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood and his 19-year-old son Solomon died instantly when the Titan imploded under the pressure of the Atlantic Ocean. So this guy seems to say those people were just amateurs who didn't think it through. He's probably right. They really rushed it, but for him to do it too is pretty crazy. I wouldn't do it. Maybe he knows something we don't all know, but at the same time, man, what a monumental, crazy thing to just go under the water and do. Yikes. This also brings up questions of if we didn't have the technology to go under the water 5 years ago, how did we have the technology to get on the moon 60 years ago? Can somebody explain all this? Make it make sense to me. Anyways, if you had billions of dollars, would you go on a sub under the water to the Titanic and spend, even if it was free, would you go? Would you risk it? Even with this guy saying he's got a much safer sub? Leave in the comment section. Let me know if you would ever think about taking a mini sub 2 miles under the sea to see the Titanic and risking your life. I don't think I would. Same with Mars. I don't think I'm going there either. Sorry, Elon, just not my thing. As always, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. This is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of you being here. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you guys next time. This is Casey with New World News.